What's up YouTube? JO Reptiles here with another video. This is in my reptile room, so you can see there's some changes. If you watch my reptile show video, I told you guys that I sold at a booth, and so we sold a lot of our crested geckos. We really downsized on the whole collection, but I'm about to show you guys what the shed looks like right now and what kind of projects that we have coming up. So let's check it out. Alright, so I'm kind of in the corner here. I can finally get back here to show you guys a view. So we got the door. This is our crested gecko rack thingy. So you can kind of see, you notice, if you watch my other videos, you notice that that's very different. Pretty much everything looks very different from before. Come out here and give you guys a full view. Things look a lot different from before. As you can see, it already looks like we downsized on cresteds. Oh, and then I did this up here. I was just hanging up some sheds. To the far right, on the top, that's a shed of a new animal I got. So if you know your sheds, take a guess on the, also based on what other sheds I have here. I'll give you a hint, it's a different species. But alright, so let's get started, show you guys what's new, starting with the crested gecko rack and what other stuff is on there. Okay, so as I'm filming this, I realized with the iPad mini, it's a little bit more shaky than with the iPhone, so I apologize for that. I'm working on getting better with this thing. I just got it today, so trying to get it a little bit more stable for you guys. But, so in here, we'll open this up for you guys. This is my rear horned baboon tarantula enclosure. Let's do this. This iPad kind of zooms in, so I have to get like really far back, but so there's the enclosure. Get a top view. Boom. It's always hiding because they are a burrowing species. Let me get around the pole here. It's usually right there in that little tunnel. I think that might be its leg right there. I can't zoom in. But yeah, it's doing really good. I'll do a feeding video on the tarantulas. I almost said tarantulas, but I might just do it on this one because the pumpkin patch doesn't really have an as aggressive feeding response as the horned baboon. But speaking of the pumpkin patch, let me get it out for you guys. So here's the setup, pretty basic. There it is. Still pretty small, like you can see that's my pinky right next to it. So I got it in 2015 as a little sling. But yeah, so that's it right there. Basic setup, like I said, just some cork bark, caps with water, and eco earth. Okay, so we're learning with the iPad. You can see this case I have it in has this flop down, see it in the reflection. And that's kind of what like rocks it and makes it a little bit unstable, but I can kind of fold it up like that and hold it, and we're a lot more stable. So we're already improving. But this tank, well, let me start off with this because I'm sure you guys saw these. Maybe you're wondering what they are. The little lights. They're little LED. They're called puckets. I don't know why, but yeah, so they have this adhesive tape. And you just adhere it. It's very strong. But yeah, so it comes with a sweet remote. You can dim it, control the dim, 10%, 40s, 80, 100, and then also put it on a timer. But let's just kind of step back. Boom. So yeah, it looks pretty cool with the lights off. Let me turn off the lights for you guys. There we go. And then let me show you guys how they dim. So that's at 100%. 80 didn't really change much. There we go. So yeah, it dims down pretty good. And you can just turn them off or on. But yeah, I also have them in some other tanks that I'll show you guys too. And then same thing with this. Nothing's really changed with this vivarium here. I think the quality on this thing is a lot better too. You guys let me know. Comment below what you guys think. But yeah, so we have nothing for this yet. I was going to get a scorpion at the show for it, because you guys know I have the scorpion in here. Oh, it's up at the top crawling around. The desert hairy. I was going to get something for this too, some type of desert scorpion. But I was just too busy at the show selling and vending that it kind of time went by and I didn't really have a chance to. But kind of glad because I have some more options now to get for that. And we have some new projects we're getting into. That's what some of these are for. So stay tuned to see what that's going to be. And yeah, so let me show you guys what I have left for crested geckos. So this is actually a pretty crazy looking, but it's shedding right now. This is the only juvenile we have left. We sold all the babies and other juveniles, and the rest are breeding size. But this is a nice female, really nice tiger banding going on. She fires up a nice orange. She kind of looks yellow right now on camera, but she's a little bit more orange than she is yellow. Alright, so here's the last pair that we have. Actual pair. We have one more female, but I don't have a male for her yet. But let me videotape her before she goes flying away. So that's our Halloween female. Where it's gray, she fires up a really nice dark black. And this is the male she's with, just an extreme harlequin. Crazy looking. Nice big head, nice. They both have a good crest structure. And she goes up the wall. And then last is our red bicolor female. Just laid us a clutch. I currently don't have a male for her. I'm looking for one, but she fires up really, really dark red on the sides. She's obviously not fired up now, but when she fires up, she's really impressive. Some nice crests and that pepper red and black Dalmatian spotting going on. But yeah, I'm looking for another red bicolor male or just a really nice red male. Pinstripe maybe. Harlequin, I don't know, but anything with red to mix with her. So stay tuned. I'll be on the lookout, see what I can get for her. But yeah, that's all the crested geckos I have left now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. A pair, a lone female, and then another female juvenile. But we're definitely going to go for quality over quantity now and get some really nice cresteds going. Alright, so moving this way now to the left, we have our incubator here. A bunch of eggs going on. Kind of hard to see, but let me turn on the light. Yeah, so we got eggs on the top, middle, bottom. Lots of stuff will be hatching soon. I would take them out, but there's just too many containers with eggs. I don't really want to mess with it. And I was checking on them earlier, so I don't really want to be taking them out too much. But the biggest new additions are right here. This is what I had you guess the shed on. But let's see. If they were both just out, of course they run away now. They are Abronia depi. Let's see. I don't really want to bug them too much because I just got them at the show. Sometimes they're in the plant. Of course. Well, I don't want to stress that one out. Let's see. Maybe the other one's out. I got 2 babies. Decent size. If I can show you guys. This one was just out too when I started recording, but it was climbing up on the screen. Of course, hiding like always. I really want to get you guys a shot of these. I'm going to do a separate video on these too. I'll get some footage put together. I don't want to mess with them right now and stress them out, but those are the setups for them. Hopefully they turn out to be a pair, but we have the UVB on the top strip, temperature. We also have a heat gun that we check with. Pretty basic setup, live plants, some cork bark, sphagnum moss, water dish. Both are like mirrored setups. And then we have the mister. Boom. So they get a lot of mist. And then if we move this way, we have the false water cobra. Also got some cool lights in there. And grab the remote. There we go. Same thing, we got 2 in there. Really lights it up well. I also switched everything in the shed. I used to have it just plugged in the outlets and I would have to come in and do it, but now we have timers. It costs like $50 at Home Depot, but like I found a nice, like I could have gone a cheaper way, but I found like the nicest ones, digital. So these 4 are on timers and 1 row isn't. I used to have to get up and come in here and turn them on, all the lights and stuff every morning, but now being on the timer, it makes things a lot easier. But yeah, so the false water cobra's in here. I'll get that out for you guys too. Okay, so here's an overview of his setup. As you can see, he has the logs as heat pads underneath those, moist hide, water dish, some fake plants. I don't have a light in there, but it has the drop down section for a light. I just have the LEDs that I have in the other ones. And then he's just hanging out right there. He's a male, still small, so he's got a lot of growing to do. And then the shavings for the bed. And before you comment, I take him out when I feed him and I put him in an empty tub in my rack so he doesn't ingest any of that. Let me show you guys some of the other snakes that I have. Other snake, I should say. I just have the two, the false water cobra and then this blood python, black blood python. Don't bite me. You guys might see me get bit right now. Switch hands with the camera. I'm looking at the iPad when I film, so I don't really have kind of a lag. Ooh, come here. Still a little guy. I like to buy my snakes since I don't breed them as babies, so then I can watch them grow up. But yeah, so they're he or she is, I'm not sure on the sex of them. But yeah, so those are the only two snakes that I have, the false water cobra, the blood python, and that's it. And then let me show you guys some of the vivariums that I have. Alright, so there's this one here. I think I've showed this in videos before. A little 12 by 12 by 18. Has the food water ledge there. Waterfall, the spout is hidden in the moss right there. I don't have a light on this yet because I don't have any animals in it. And it's right by the window, so the UVB, boom, hits the plants. Hydro balls, mesh, moss, eco earth. Has a little moss ball that I buried kind of to make a cave back there, as you can see. But I have some new additions coming in, getting shipped out soon that I'll put in there, so stay tuned for that. And then the other setup, which I definitely know I've showed you guys, is right here, and it has my line day geckos. I don't know where they are, they were just out, but they have the heat there for the basking, UVB there, on a 12-hour timer, so 12 hours on, 12 hours off. This was actually a candle holder. I use it as a water dish. Oh, there's one peeking its head around, seeing what's up. Let's get in here. What's up, little guy? Yeah, these things are really cool. I've never had any before, but I really like how active they are. My chair is right here, so when I sit and like check YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're right here hanging out with me. Where's the other one? Not sure, but one is looking gravid, so hopefully we'll get some eggs and start producing some of these too. But yeah, so that's everything for you guys. Close this before they run out. We just have an empty vision there. More slots in the rack. Depi. Supplies. Incubator. Arachnids, cresteds. There's that red bicolor female hanging out. Make sure you guys check out my Instagram. It's JO Reptiles. Go follow that. I post a lot of new pictures when I find eggs, new additions. I have some pictures of the Depi up there actually, so go check that out. So I almost said subscribe. Go follow me there, and I'll follow you guys back. I'm trying to get a following on there and get that started up. So definitely check that out and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching.